Yo, what up, GuddaTV family? Welcome back to another one, man. Hey, check this out. I ran across this video, right? And I don't know if this really happened or if this was just content for this individual, but let's say it did happen. And this is really the experience he had, and this is really how he felt. I had three takeaways, right? And I'm gonna discuss my three takeaways at the end of the video. First, I'm gonna let y'all listen to the video. Y'all can draw whatever conclusion y'all want from it, or in terms of the authenticity, or if y'all feel like it really happened, or this was just content, whatever, right? We gonna say he had that experience for real, and that's how he felt about the experience, and that's how he feel about the culture moving forward, right? So I'm gonna discuss my three takeaways at the end of the video, but we're gonna get into the video, and I'm gonna give my three takeaways in my opinion on the back end. Let's get into it.
Person in my chair not too long ago called me the N-word. More specifically, he called me his N-word. You my N-word. It's never happened to me before. Never had a black person, definitely not at work, for sure. I don't think any time in my entire life has that ever happened. At the same time, he puts his hand out like this. You my N-word. Puts his hand out, and then my hand goes into his. So imagine one of these hands is black. And then the hands come together. It felt like a sonic boom was created. This warmth entered my body, and I felt like we solved racism. Just right then and there. Like, it was like everything's okay. We are cool AF. We're good. That's what it felt like. What did I do for him? I rushed his crown. So crowns normally are a 10-day turnaround, and he was traveling and had some commitments. Like, I got to have that sooner. And I was like, let me make a phone call. Have it back to you in 3 days. You my. Boom. Hand clasp. Sonic boom. Racism solved. So now I'm his ride or die. And I don't think he knows that. So black people, you want a ride or die white person? Call him your N-word. It comes at a cost. It comes at a cost. Because now I'm not going to say the N-word. But I'm thinking about it. I shouldn't even be thinking about that. But I am thinking about it. And I know I shouldn't. But it's like you get into a club that you're never going to get into normally. But someone vouches for you, so you're in there. Now, you're in the club, but that doesn't mean you can act like a fool when you're in the club. You can't do that. You'll get kicked out of the club, never invited back. So I'm in the club, and I'm so excited, like I just don't know if I can behave myself. So that's the cost. But man, does it feel good. It might be the most amazing thing that's ever happened to me in my life. Definitely in my career, for sure. Oh, you're a fellow for the American Academy of Cosmetic Dentistry? Oh, that's a nice certificate. Have you ever had a black person call you their N-word? No? Yeah, keep working. Keep working hard. You'll get there. Trust me. Just keep working hard. It's the pinnacle of accomplishment. I don't even care about anything else. That's all I want. I want that more. What's the only thing better than having that happen once? Have it happen twice. So I think that means I have to rush crowns for all my black patients. Is that racist? I don't care. I'm chasing that feeling. I'm solving racism one rushed crown at a time.
Okay, so my three takeaways is this, y'all. Number one, did he solve racism in that moment? Hell no. Just because one white person and one black person have a genuine experience where they respect each other and race didn't play a part. They seen each other as human beings. They seen each other as two men. And the white guy felt like, in that moment, like, damn, regardless of what he felt about black people before, he felt like in that moment, he did something for somebody, and the black guy showed his gratitude by just expressing himself the way he expressed himself when he appreciative of anybody, regardless of race. This guy just happened to be a white guy. So did he solve racism because he had a mutual connection and an understanding and a genuine experience with one black person? No. Number two, did he feel like in that moment, regardless of what he felt prior about black people, that they okay, like they ain't all bad, or he didn't have a preconceived notion? He just felt like he had a connection with somebody that's black, and he felt like they really appreciated him, and by calling him his N-word, that he felt validated in some type of way. Number three, should he feel like because a black person called him his N-word, that he should now feel comfortable enough to say the N-word or use the N-word around other black people? Hell no. In my opinion, should any white people use it or feel comfortable enough to use it? Hell no. And if you do, just don't get comfortable enough to call me that shit. Because my thing is this. Some people say we as black people shouldn't use the N-word. But my thing is this. And it ain't about race. I'm just make a clear point. I'm going to keep it a buck. It's some white people in this world that want everything in this world to belong to them. They want it all to themselves, right? I speak for myself, and this is my opinion about how I feel about my culture. We don't want everything in this world to ourselves, because that's something that'll never be anyway. But we do got a few reservations about some things in this world that we want and that we gonna keep to ourselves. The N-word being one of them. That's our word. I feel like that's our word. That's the shit that we get to say. That's the shit that we get to call each other if that's how we rocking and that's how we kicking it. That's just some shit that go on in our culture. That's some shit that we do. Don't get tricked thinking you could say some shit just because we say it. You dig what I'm saying? That's my opinion. We don't want the extreme things of this world to ourselves because of our experiences in this country and our history in this country. But again, like I said, we got a few reservations about some things that we gonna keep to ourselves. I ain't gonna get all into the rest of them, but since the N-word was the topic of a discussion and the experience behind it was the topic of discussion in this video, I'm gonna just leave it right there, because that's a whole nother video to be talking about what we deserve, what our value is, and just quite frankly, the shit that we rather just keep to ourselves, and we got the power and the control to do whatever the fuck we want to do with it. Till next time, man. Y'all get in the comment, man. Tell me how y'all feel about the video. Y'all be smooth.